Okay, so you are about to watch the tour of the barn that you are in right now. Now, you're also gonna notice some video and audio differences, and that's because I didn't record with the camera that I'm using right now. I recorded with the same camera that our live stream is using, so go and check that out. I did this whole tour live with everybody and with Tiny Human. Say hi, Tiny Human. If you're wanting to do your own live stream similar to what we're doing, the links to everything that we're using is in the description down below. Now, what you're gonna see in the video is not only a tour of this big, beautifully amazing barn, but you're also going to be watching us come in, start feeding the animals a little bit, make a few adjustments to the set while live, see a little bit more of the adorable Tiny Human that we have over here playing in the dirt. But there's a lot of cool things. You're gonna see some owl pellets, you're gonna see some bird sign, and you know, we think that there's a barn owl up here. So anyway, just finish watching the video all the way through. Now, you're gonna notice that down in this corner, right below my fingers right here, there's also going to be a little notification, the whole video subscribe. If you see anything that you enjoy during this video, please subscribe. There's gonna be so many more videos to come on how we're doing this, why we're doing it, you know, where we're at. This channel is for you guys. We're doing this for you. Later in this week, we're also gonna be uploading the first bird sound videos where you're gonna see all and listen to all the songbirds that we have coming in. We see gold American finches, we see a bunch of different jays, stellar jays, and one other type of jay that somebody commented already in the live stream. But if you know what the other kind of jay is that we see, comment down below, we'll tell you if you're right. But if you're subscribing and click the bell, then you're also going to be notified when that video actually gets released. And my beautiful wife and newborn just came in. We are going to be also building some birdhouses today. So that's another thing you should totally be subscribed for, to see how we're gonna build our birdhouses so that we have a little bit more bird housing for our set. So up in here, I just put some black oiled sunflower seeds, some mealworm, and a generic mix that I have over here. It's the Pennington's Premium. And it's actually supposed to be bringing in those blue jays specifically, or in our case, we got stellar jays. And there's one other jay. If you remember that other type of jay, comment down below. I'll find out and I'll comment it too. I can never remember it. All gone. So we need to give them some more, huh?
And they might have butter.
Yeah, and they ate all your peanut butter, huh?
Yeah.
But it's another type of jay. And then we, of course, have seen all sorts of American goldfinches. And so this big bright red one here hasn't really been hit a lot. So I got a replacement. So we're gonna be swapping those ones out, and this one's actually gonna go up in front of our kitchen sink. Also, I'm gonna clean up some of this twine from the last location off of this one and pivot it around like that. And then push down. Can you move, please?
Sure.
Thanks, kiddo. And hopefully, that still looks pretty good.
Good job.
Thank you.
And I put right here.
Oh, and you put it right there, like that?
We're watching your one.
Yeah.
Watch it, Daddy. I assure you. I assure you. Dad.
Buddy.
I assure you.
Oh, thank you for sharing with me. It's so nice.
You're welcome.
If it spills, it goes where people can see them. Okay? You want to help pour?
No, you pour it here.
Pour some into there.
Yeah.
Okay. And there we go. This is supposed to be a little bit of a better feeder. Okay, here, I can give you some. I think that might be a little too long. Oops. Thank you. Where are you going? And now it won't stop swinging because I kicked it, so let's see how we can get that to just sit. Oh, but now it's all sitting, the spike itself is all crooked. That's gonna drive me bonkers until I fix it. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, the feed shows that that's so much better. Cool. And then what I can do is I can move this pumpkin. Here we go, I'm taking you guys up. Okay, can you guys see me okay? Here. Okay, hey, you ready? Show them the barn? Okay, so this is the set. You guys can see the set here. That right there is the housing unit that we are using to shield this phone, because this is just a phone. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Maybe I can show a little bit of a reflection in here. I don't know if I can show. Oh, that's my wife. She's cute. You guys like my wife? She's cute. So I don't know if you guys can see your own reflection in this at all. There you are. See this? So you guys are just in a phone. You guys are just in a phone looking at us here. This guard right here that you're seeing that's going across this whole space is to help protect the phone from any of the big game that we see coming through, because we do see a lot of, oh, the birds are already, they're trying to hop over me. I don't know if you guys can see this, but so we have the barn that's right here. So let me show you this way. Sorry, you guys are going to be a little sick for a second. So here's the set. Okay, we have now jumped from where we normally are to behind it. Just off this way is where that barn is that I've been telling you guys about. And then up there is start of our large property that has a bunch of woodland in it. And I can't take you up there, else I will lose service. But I can at least show you a little bit about the barn and where the owl, we believe, might be staying. Back over this way, so back to the barn. So I showed you guys back over here, right? Because that's set right there, that's set. Barn. Keep going to the barn. So this is where we mostly come in and out. Huh, kiddo? Is this where we usually come in and out? Oh, do we see so many birds over that way? So we can actually kind of show you guys a little bit of the nest of where the birds actually stay and sleep. Right here, you can see all this here. This is where most of the birds will actually stay and sleep and stuff. This is a very, very big bird's nest. It also very well might be a rat's nest. I don't know. If you might know, please comment down below. But that's the nest that we have been seeing the birds coming to and from. So, oh, no feeding the birds here. We don't feed birds here. We feed the birds out there, outside. So now we're going through the barn. This barn was built way, way back in the day. And I mean way back in the day. This barn was a calving barn that was converted for goats and other smaller livestock. So that's why we have a bunch of these chutes down here that way. We also have the big loft up there, and that's where the owl typically stays. I'll show you where we think where he stays, or she, we don't know, where they stay mostly. So come on, let's keep going, kiddo. Lots of cool little gates and hinges throughout this whole place. I have come in and seen, hi Nezuko, Nezuko, sorry, I probably butchered that. We do have a lot of little gates and stuff. I have seen buck deer, boy deer, male deer, actually walking through the barn last summer, and haven't seen him since. Ready to come upstairs with Dad? Okay, I'll hold your hand. Ready? 1, 2, 3, woo! We do have a step right here. I don't know if you can see this. We do have a step right here that's missing, so I have to help her go up it. But anyway, this internet right here. So I kind of showed it. I didn't really show it super great. But if you look back here, if you guys see that white, you can see that white thing just hovering up on the rooftop right there. That is our Wi-Fi signal that comes all the way out to the barn, but it has to have direct line of sight in order for any internet to pass through. And it runs the same frequency as our microwave. So we're trying not to use the microwave anymore until we can figure out some hardwiring stuff. But hardwiring internet out here is going to be about $450. But we have it coming out here to this Wi-Fi connector or booster that didn't quite make it all the way out there. So what we did is I had this old Cat 6 cable just lying around, and that cable runs all the way down and then to another Wi-Fi booster that we are using. But it's all dependent on that initial Wi-Fi link from that over to the house. So got Tiny up here. She's trying to feed the... Oh, I was going to show you guys the owl pellet. You guys ready for this? Here's the owl pellet. We saw it here. I left it here. It's still relatively fresh. I'll flip the camera around. There's the owl pellet right there. That was just up here not 2 days ago. So you can kind of see some of the teeth and stuff that's in there from this owl's past victims. But that's the owl pellet. Yeah, that's the owl pellet. Yeah, and then the spaces. Daddy. What?
That owl pellet?
Yeah, it's an owl pellet. It's kind of like owl poop, but it comes through their mouth.
Poop.
Yeah, kind of.
It melts.
Yeah, it poops from its mouth all kind of. Kind of, not really, but kind of.
No, maybe owl maybe bats.
Oh, the owl needs to take a bath? Yeah, because he got poop in his mouth? Yeah, that's all she got from that. A few cool things about this barn. It's rotting. Not really. There's just some boards that are like that, so only some of the boards are like that. Most of the other ones are... I'll jump. Most of the other ones are pretty steady, sturdy. But this was a hay loft, and so right here, I don't know if you can see this. Can you see that thing right there? I'll try to get it. See that rope? So that's a pulley system that they would use because they would have all the hay here on the barn or on the barn floor in the loft, and they would use that pulley system to move it all the way down to the other end, where they would then just chuck it out and put it on the bed of the trucks that they had. And then they would also load it up onto this side. That off-hang that's on the back there was an add-on at some point. And we can see a lot of tells that'll show us that. Waddy. Oh yeah, you want to see more owl poop or no more owl poop? Yes, you do? Okay. And then this right here is where I believe the owl perches. And you can kind of see why, but it's because there's a lot of bird mess happening up in that area. So... you know, but that's pretty much the barn, or at least a good chunk of it. You know, the parts that are important for the jelly bean forest and our live cameras. You know, we hope to get more powerful and consistent and steady internet out to here at some point. But that's, you know, that's a little ways down the road. This channel needs to be so much bigger, and we need to actually have a type of revenue coming in to put into it to get that, because that's going to be really pricey to have a more steady internet. But you know, if we wanted to put like a camera up there looking over at Waddy. Oh, the owl. Do the owls like that one? Yeah, they do like that one. Okay, give it to the owl. Good job. Thank you. But if we wanted... Yes, Waddy.
Daddy, baby owl.
Oh, yeah, baby owl like it right there, huh? Mm-hmm. So if we wanted to put the camera up there facing where I believe the owl perches. Now, another interesting spot where the owl might be is right above this spot, which seems to be... Oh, yeah? Seems to be right there, right above that pulley system. So we could probably get a camera up there. That's not Daddy's poop. Daddy didn't poop out here. No, Daddy did not poop out here. Stop telling the people on the interwebs that Daddy pooped in the barn. That's not a thing that happened.
No, Daddy, I like it.
Okay, yeah, the owl likes it. So, oh, and look. Another owl pellet. That's cool. There's another owl pellet. Oh, and another one.
Oh, these are good.
Yep, there's another one. Oh, and there's 3 dead mice right here? Yeah, okay. We definitely 100% have an owl in the barn. And he likes to chill up on that very top rafter, I believe. Either that or up on these beams. He likes to just chill in different parts of this beam structure here. But, you know, we got quite a bit of activity right here. We have quite a bit of activity right here. And most of those spots are only going to be able to be up higher. So that's cool. Oh, you see more owl stuff right there? Yeah. So that's really cool. I'm really happy that the Wanderer wanted to know more about this place. The Wanderer is out in the UK, so they're probably asleep. Yeah, wow, there's so much more. So, they might be asleep right now, most likely. So, if anybody wanted to screen record us talking about this and save it, and I'll actually probably go back in and do that myself as well. But that's some pretty exciting stuff. Really excited that we were able to find all that proof that we do have an owl up here. So, putting a camera up here for that owl might actually be our next step. Oh, and there's a lot of activity over there on that side. You guys can see kind of up there all of that sign right there. See all that white stuff? Anyway, so now, oh, also, we have a light out here. It's a smart light. It's on a timer. We have it turning off and on throughout the evening, different colors for Halloween. People drive by, so to kind of give them a little bit of a spooky thing, you know. I guess we'll just see from that. Okay, kiddo, you ready to go back downstairs? This place is kind of neat, right? Like this is not a terrible place to have stuff set up. So anyway, come on, kiddo, let's go put the phone back and answer any questions anybody might have. There's this little side door right here. Oh, look. I don't know if I can catch it in time, but we have a little friend checking us out. You guys see him? You guys see him right here? See him right there? He's like, hey guys, what you doing? Why aren't you feeding us? You're supposed to be putting out seed, guys. What you doing? Oh, that right there is also, that's a big chicken coop. That's a big old chicken coop. Yeah, it's big. Yeah, it's a big chicken coop. So then there's a side entrance to the barn too. Yeah, that one, that big building right over there. That's a chicken coop.
Oh,
yeah.
Turkey like it.
Yeah, turkeys like it. Okay, come on. Okay, ready? Let's go. Let's go put the food back.
No, turkey like it, that one.
Oh yeah, turkeys might like it, that one right there, but we're trying to feed the turkeys where the camera can see them. Yeah. Right, guys? I want to answer any questions that you may or may not have. You know, we're here to do this for you guys. Layla was the last comment that I was able to read. Oh, we just had a bird just drop down right next to us. He's now up right there. That's him. He just dropped down right next to me. Yeah, little golden, that's a gold American finch. He jumped right here and then went right back up. That's cool. He had some stones on him.